Well, welcome to our presentation. Um, we are Forager on the go, and I am Abrar Ali Bohi, and this is my project teammate Jawad Zaman.
Hi.
And our project Forager on the go is basically for people who venture into the wilds, for people who go hiking into the forest, or professionals who work in isolated forests or hills, or people who sail the seven seas. And while you're doing all this, there's times when you might get lost and you might not have food, and that's where our web app Forager on the Go comes in. And the purpose of this app is when you're like lost in the wild and you need food, you can like scan the image of maybe a mushroom or a fruit or any animal that you don't know if that is edible or not. And after scanning and input and scan and input that image here, it will identify what it is and give you information regarding it. Now my teammate Zawan is going to explain how that happens and give you a demo of it.
Okay, thank you. So suppose you are stranded in a jungle. You don't have anything to eat, but you can like forage food from your environment. So what if you had the power of AI in your hands? So that's what we are building right now. We are creating a web app which in which you can take a picture and upload it, and it will scan that image and tell you what species of that animal is, or it could be any animal, plants, insects, berries, flowers. It could be anything. Like this model can identify almost anything. And so like I'll give you a short demonstration, get started. So when you come from your home screen to over here, I'll just upload an image as an example. mm, Suppose uh, yeah, this is a picture of a cat. Like I'll upload the picture of this cat over here for just for this demonstration, and hit predict. Oh wait, just a minute. Let me get a real picture, as in like a mushroom, which is easily available. Mushroom poisonous images. Suppose this one. Let me download it. Save image as like I can save it as anything. It this AI can detect what image it is. It doesn't need the actual name of the image. So I'll upload this image and predict. So it's running through, and it will tell you that it's an agaric mushroom. It's 89% sure that it's an agaric mushroom, and like it can be found in the wild. However, this is a type of poisonous mushroom, so it says that some agarics are edible but and safe to consume, but others can be poisonous. So it's essential to exercise extreme caution. And like it will give you if it's edible or not. It will tell you what are the other usefulness of survival and the precautions, like avoid touching, don't eat raw, and what are the alternative survival strategies. Like you can find a source of water using this mushroom, like knowing where this is, and you can build a shelter, start a fire. So in summary, like it will tell you everything that you need to know about this mushroom variant. And for this model, we are using, like for the image identification, we are using ResNet model, which can take in picture and tell you the species. And for the generated response of the description, we are like putting this through an API, the Grok API, to the Llama model, which will then create this response. And moreover, we can also access this website through our own GoDaddy domain, goforager.us, where you can like access it from your phone or like anywhere. And we're trying to integrate an offline like an offline version of this, and Ohi will describe more about it.
Okay, so as you know, the most important part of of our project is the offline part, because you're really going to need this app or this website when you're lost in the forest or any isolated place without internet. That's why the offline part is important. And for that, we're planning to um, make for this we're making the Vision AI model that is going to compare the images. It will be built in inside the website or the app, so it can, when you input the image, it can identify it, and then it will use a mechanism where it will use a mechanism where it can auto detect your location while you still have the internet, so that when you go to a place, for example, a forest in Africa, it will auto detect your location, and before internet gets cut off, it will the generative AI will collect information from the web about all the species that is like in close proximity of the location you are in, and then the data about those species, about their whether they're edible or not, and everything about that is going to be saved in the cache memory of your device, so that even when you don't have the internet, it can identify what that species or what that fruit or berry is, and it will still give you information from by pulling it from the cache memory of the device, and that's how the offline part is going to work.
So as we are developing this model more, like we are trying to expand the databases so it can get more get access to more information. And about the cache memory, as he described, the images that we're uploading are being saved in the code. So like even if you go offline, if you search it before, you can easily access those again. Like the AI model, the generative part may run online for like when you're connected to the internet, but for as for the image detection, it can run even when you're offline. And like we made this app so that travelers and adventurers are safe and smart when venturing outside, and hopefully it can help a lot of people. Like happy foraging. So if you guys have any question, we're welcome to take any. And this has been great talking to you. I'm Jawad.
Yeah, it's a classic example. A lot of times people have the age-old question: when you're in the jungle and you see a bear, what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Do you run faster than your friend? Do you put your arms up? Depends on the type of bear, and maybe you don't know the type, so maybe you'd want to take a quick image and understand really quickly what to do. Uh,